I hate you more than anyone I've ever hated in my entire life. You kept my own child from me.
No.
I didn't even know she existed. Little girl, little daughter.
That's not
how you do that to me.
That's not what happened.
How do you keep me from knowing about my own child until now?
I believed Daniela was Ross's. After you abandoned me on that deserted island, after you left me for Blair, I never thought that I would see you again. Ross was there.
So you just thought, give her to Ross. What the hell?
I didn't give anything to Ross. You abandoned me on a deserted island. Ross is the only reason that I survived after you left. And after I found out I was pregnant, I couldn't bear to think about the one time we made love. I literally blocked it out of my mind, Todd. How could I not? You left me one day after we had sex. I don't know how you managed to do that, but what I did was I buried my feelings for you. All the dreams I had of being with you, of making love to you, waking up with you, carrying your child, raising it together. After you abandoned me on that deserted island, I had to forget you, and I did. God only knows how, but I did. When I found out I was pregnant, you were part of my past. You were an echo. You were a dream that I barely remembered. Ross was my future. I had no doubt in my mind that Daniela was his. I believed it in my heart. I believed it in my soul. And when Daniela was born, I forgot about everyone and everything else, Todd, because she gave my life meaning in a way my life had never had meaning before.
Well, I would have liked to know her. I wish I had had the chance to know her.
I swear to you on my soul, Todd, I did not know that Daniela was yours, okay? It was only as she grew older that she started reminding me of you. The way she laughs. The way she looks at me when she's angry with me, which is quite often these days. And as she reminded me of you, that's when I realized that as hard as I had tried, I had never gotten over you. And that's when I knew I had to come find you.
You sure did, boy. You came and found me. Made me fall in love with you. I even married you, for God's sake. Still didn't tell me about my child. Why?
Hold on. I didn't know when I first got back to Lambview if you were Daniela's father or not. I thought maybe I was just obsessing about you and was looking for some excuse to come find you. All I knew was that I was slipping back down that same rabbit hole that I thought I had plowed my way.
Why would you keep that from me?
You're not exactly father of the year, pal. I mean, let's see. You gave Jack away when you thought he might be Max Holden's. You tried to murder Margaret Cochran when she was carrying Sam. You pushed Star down a flight of stairs when she was about the same age Daniela is now and pregnant. When I came back because of Ray Monte's case, where did I find you? In jail. In jail, Todd, because you had plotted to kidnap your granddaughter because you were holding Marty Saber captive. And you wonder why I didn't tell you that Daniela was your daughter? First of all, I didn't know. Second of all, I didn't know that I wanted to know that you were her father. Why would I want Daniela to be related to you? Who fought for you when no one else would? Who stood up for you? Who was willing to take the rap for you? Who won your freedom for you? I mean, you were screwed up in so many different ways. It's true. But that didn't stop me from falling back in love with you. Silly me. At that point, I didn't know if Daniela was yours, so I had a DNA test done, and you have the results.
They're from December.
Yeah.
Last December.
Yeah. You remember what happened at New Year's? Do you remember?
You don't think for a second that maybe knowing I had a daughter out there somewhere would have kept me from wanting to kill myself?
You had a daughter, Todd. And that, you didn't give a second thought to how killing yourself would have affected Star. Oh, come on. You were an absolute disaster. Your life was a mess. You had me head over heels in love with you one minute and scared to death the next. What was I supposed to do?
So you were holding out because you wanted to make sure I loved you? Is that...
No.
What?
Maybe. Listen, I had every intention of telling you before you ever said that you loved me.
But,
after the suicide attempt, the KAD murders started happening. Oh, you think that's funny? We were all in the middle of that because of you! I almost died of a gas leak! Because of you! Because of what you did to Marty Saybrook. And still, I wanted you to know. Still, I wanted Daniela to know you. And that's why I started to tell Blair about Daniela. Because I didn't want to be buried with that secret. Please. I told Blair that you were the love of my life. I was about to tell her about Daniela, but then we both passed out right before the place was blown to smithereens.
And who took you home from the hospital and took care of you?
You did.
That's right.
You took care of me, Todd. You did. I was pretty messed up. I was physically pretty damaged from that episode. I wasn't exactly in a good place to tell you. And when I finally was, I found you in bed with Blair.
Oh, so you were punishing me. Okay.
No, that's not what I was doing.
I mean, even after I crawled back to you and I asked you to marry me, you couldn't tell me then either. I loved you, Taya. I deserve to know.
I know.
Yeah, then why didn't you tell me?
Todd, okay. Listen, this is the part where I messed up, okay? I messed up. I made a mistake, all right? I made a mistake, and all I can do is hope that you can forgive me, please.